Goshen, a professional astrologer, and in this video I want to talk about the fact that nobody knows anything really. And how this came up is I'm sometimes amazed at the comments I get on this YouTube channel. People who've been told they have a bad Saturn, they have a bad Pluto, they have a bad Uranus, they have a bad this, a bad that, a bad square. And how can you let someone ever tell you something like that about your chart without first exploring it yourself? If I have a single mission, it is to empower you to motivate yourself to go deeply to understand your own chart and your own life without letting someone else plant some kind of negative seed or even a falsely positive seed that then leads to some kind of self-fulfilling prophecy. Because as human beings, we are incredibly susceptible to what we hear, and astrology is one of those dangerous things that just a little bit of knowledge can be a damaging thing. Because, for example, if someone tells you you have a negative Saturn, they have planted that seed and it can demotivate you, perhaps for the rest of your life. And really, it is just not the case. I have worked with thousands of charts and people with some of the most so-called difficult or challenging Saturns in a traditional sense are making incredible progress in their own lives and out there in the world. So, to get back to my opening statement, nobody knows anything. I'm always coming to this question and this understanding when I prepare for the month ahead. I write a blog post every month on what to expect from the astrology week by week. And then I will receive my Vedic astrology blog post in my inbox for the same month. And I will realize once again that there are so many different realities going on at the same time. And the caveat of nobody knows anything really is that everybody knows something. And perhaps there are many different versions of the truth operating. So you need to find your own version of your chart that is resonating with you. And any aspect in your chart can operate at a variety of levels. There is no single cast in stone interpretation for any aspect. So I'm inviting you today, if you have a negative feeling about certain planets in your chart, somebody may have told you they're in detriment, somebody may have told you they're in fall, etc. I'm inviting you to go deeply into that and to start to explore. Try to find other charts. Astrodatabank.com has a wonderful variety of charts of celebrities, and those with accurate birth times are labeled AA. Try to find other charts of people with the same aspect or planet that you share, and you will soon begin to see that people who are highly successful in their lives generally have very challenging charts, and they've learned how to work with them and how to integrate that energy and to live it to its full. Every single planet and aspect in our house needs to express itself exactly as it is. It doesn't need you to change it. It needs you to understand it and to give it a positive expression for that vibration. If you have a Mars-Uranus square, maybe you are meant to be climbing mountains. Who knows? The important thing is that until you take charge of understanding your own chart and taking responsibility for your own life, you will be susceptible to what other people are telling you. And one needs to be incredibly mindful of that, because any seed that is planted is difficult to change. One has to work very hard to plant a new seed on top of that. So I'm encouraging everyone to come to some deeper understanding and to not give your power just to anyone who seems to have something to say. Always weigh the data. I look forward to receiving your comments, and I will see you next time.